With the cooling temperature and nice and crisp weather, autumn is the perfect time to explore the outdoors and its changing scenery. If you're living in Tokyo or around Tokyo and wondering what to do on a day trip during the autumn season, you might want to visit some of these places. The leaves are changing into their golden shades, which is a great time to go out and explore. If you don't want to go too far but still want to enjoy the gorgeous season, here are 10 day trip ideas for you to enjoy the autumn leaves. Without further ado, let's check these places out. The first day trip idea is Oyamadera. Oyamadera is in Kanagawa, roughly 1.5 hours drive from central Tokyo. When you get to this place, you're welcomed by the bright red colored leaves around the stairs of Oyamadera Temple and Oyama Afuri Shrine. The best time to see the leaves is from mid to late November. The stone lanterns and autumn leaves lined up on the stairs create a mysterious atmosphere. It's a popular spot where you can enjoy the autumn leaves and the scenery overlooking Sagami Bay day and night. The next day trip idea for you is Hakone. Hakone is a popular day trip or weekend spot from Tokyo, but in autumn it is even more popular. The autumn leaves of Hakone start from Lake Ashi all the way to Sengokuhara, Gora, and Kawakudani. One of the most beautiful points is the Hakone Museum of Photography in Gora, where the autumn leaves shine in the moss garden and the bamboo garden. Hakone Gora Park is also a famous place where you can enjoy the maple leaves planted around the fountain and the Haku Undong Tea Garden and the fountain and tea house. Owakudani is a volcanic valley in Hakone, which was created by the last explosion of Hakone volcano about 3,000 years ago. You can enjoy the contrast between the white smoke and the autumn leaves. On a clear day, you can even see Mount Fuji and enjoy a spectacular view that's different from if you were just walking around. Alright, the third day trip spot for you is Sankeien. Sankeien is in the Yokohama area and it is a Japanese garden opened by a businessman in 1897. From late November to mid-December, when the trees are in full bloom, maple and ginkgo leaves turn beautifully in different parts of the park. The area around Rin Shunkaku and Haruku Sahiro in the inner garden and the area around Yokofuan and Rindoan in the outer area are especially beautiful. You can enjoy the scenery of the autumn leaves in Yokohama, making it feel like an ancient city. From November to December, Rin Shunkaku and Ro Karukusa are open to the public. The valley at the back are also open, so you can enjoy a spectacular view of the 3-story pagoda. Okay, then we've got Tanzawa Lake. Tanzawa Lake has been selected as one of the 50 scenic spots in Kanagawa. It is a beautiful lake where greenery and autumn leaves are reflected on the quiet lake surface. The autumn leaves begin to change color in early November and reach their peak in mid-November. Here at Tanzawa Lake, you can take a boat out and enjoy a 360-degree view of the autumn leaves from the lake. There are many restaurants in the area where you can enjoy the rich nature of Lake Tanzawa, like the Yamame trout and venison. There are also lots of hot springs in the area, making it a great place for you to relax and enjoy the autumn leaves. Okay, the fifth day trip spot for you is Mitsuki Pak. Mitsuki Park is a park of about 300,000 square meters surrounded by rich forests along with 3 ponds. There are sports facilities like a baseball field, a multi-purpose open space, and a tennis court, as well as a Korean garden which was built to commemorate the friendship between Kanagawa Prefecture and the Gyeonggi province in South Korea. During fall, a flock of winter birds cross over here and you can see them in this park. The trees are colored in mid-November and the autumn leaves are in full bloom in early December, so you can take a stroll through the park while enjoying the red and yellow forests. In autumn, the maple leaves and ginkgo trees here are colored, making it a famous spot for hunting for autumn leaves. Besides autumn leaves, you can also check out different autumn flowers in the flower bed of the Flower Plaza. Okay, number 6 is a famous one. You simply can't talk about red leaves without mentioning Nikko. Nikko is a small town in Japan and is famous for its beautiful autumn leaves. The Nikko leaves change color to red between late October and early November. If you're living in Tokyo, you can take a day trip to Nikko during this period of time to enjoy the best of the fall season. There are many incredible spots in Nikko to enjoy the red leaves. Here are some of the most popular ones. There is Lake Shuzenji, which is located at the entrance of Okuniko. It has an altitude of 1,269 meters, making it the highest lake in Japan. You can take a walk while watching the autumn leaves reflected in the lake, or you can also take a sightseeing boat to enjoy from the lake. Mount Nantai is another great spot to see the autumn leaves. The season of autumn leaves turn red and yellow as the days go by, and you can enjoy the scenery along with the beauty of the mountain. Hiking through the mountain, you'll be able to see the gorgeous view of the red leaves. Kegon Falls is another must-visit spot in Nikko. At a height of about 100 meters, Kegon Falls runs down the Kue. It is one of the 3 major waterfalls in Japan. You can get to the waterfall by elevator, and you can see the waterfall up close while enjoying the colors of the autumn leaves. There are many more gorgeous spots around Nikko, and you can check out our blog post in the description box down below for more information about traveling in Nikko. Alright, the 7th day trip spot for you is Mttanigawa. Mttanigawa is one of the 100 famous mountains in Japan with an altitude of 1,977 meters. It's located on the border of Gunma Prefecture and Niigata Prefecture in Japan. The view from the ridgeline as well as the summit is absolutely wonderful, and in early October, the autumn leaves begin to turn red here. You can enjoy the autumn colors from the ropeway leading to the mountain top, and when you go down, you can overlook the fiery red colors of the mountain and the sky. The contrast between the steep rock surface and the autumn leaves seen from the ropeway is a huge attraction. Since the seasons of autumn leaves and the first snow overlap, if you're lucky, you can enjoy the snowfall at the summit of Mttanigawa and the surrounding autumn leaves at the same time. Alright, the next day trip spot for you is Ozegahara. Ozegahara is Japan's largest marshland located in Fukushima. It takes a little bit longer than 3 hours to get there from central Tokyo. The autumn leaves of this marshland are called kusamomiji, and the grasslands turn golden from mid-September to early October. From late September, hardwoods turn red and yellow, showing a beautiful contrast with the green colors. Ozegahara is designed as a special memorial and special protection area where you can enjoy many different natural beauties. There are also many different hiking trails and entrances where visitors can enter. The hiking trails are well maintained, and around the Ozegahara marshland, you can find elevated wide broad walks allowing you to comfortably explore the area. The hiking trails aren't too tough, and many of the hiking trails can be completed within 6 to 8 hours. Alright, the next place for you is Ikao Onsen. Ikao Onsen in Gunma Prefecture is a famous hot spring. Around Kajika Bridge, you can find the rich nature of Haruna Mountains, where the trees start to change colors all at once every year from around October 20th. The red leaves peak in early November, and you can enjoy the wonderful autumn colors here. The light up is also carried every year, and it is so powerful that the autumn leaves seem to be burning bright red. You can enjoy a fantastic landscape with a completely different atmosphere from the daytime. From the ropeway leading from the hot spring town to the summit of Uenoyama Park, you can see the colors of the mountains in the distance. Alright, another day trip idea for you is Showa Kinen Park. Showa Kinen Park is located in the Tachikawa area, and it has 2 ginkgo tree areas. There is the Katari ginkgo tree area with 98 trees and the Tachikawa Guchi along the canal with 106 trees. There are popular spots that show up as golden tunnels during the yellow leaf season. About 300 maple trees turn red in the Japanese garden of the park. During the autumn season, the park stays open in the evening, so you can enjoy the colorful trees all lit up, matching the ambience of the park's traditional Japanese garden. Autumn is such a gorgeous season to visit nature in Japan and check out the stunning red leaves. Which of these day trips would you be interested in taking? If you get a chance, try to drop by one or more of these places for a day trip or even a weekend trip. We've got more videos in this series all about how to enjoy autumn in Japan, as well as different information about Japan travel, living in Japan, and so much more coming your way, so make sure to subscribe and press the bell notification. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.